There it comes. Hey, what's going on, guys? How is everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to another fishing here, fishing Barents Sea. Special request there came up from Andrew last night. I want to see a little bit of fishing here, so I hope he enjoys the video as well. And I hope you guys do as well. We got Sundew in here. What's up, man? Slayer24, good to see you, man. Frog gigging on Fridays. You're going to try to catch it. I think as of right now, we're going to try to roll out some. I think we're going to try to roll out some Gold Rush on Friday. So we got some big news on that front as well. A couple of new fronts that are opening up possibly as well, maybe this week by the next. So we'll see how those things go as well. Nathaniel, what's up, man? How are you? Dave Conklin, what's up? Gunner Z, hope you're doing good. Ya boy D John, how are you, man? Hope you're doing well. Jack Ryan, what's up? Gaming Farmer, how are you, man? Brad Carter, J Paul, the Gaming Farmer. Who else we got in here? Digger with Dave, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Sundew 404, hello. Bethany, what's up? How are you? Baba Bong, hello. And Mr. Gary Foley's good to see Gary back in the house tonight, man. I hope you're good, man. I know you've been busy. I've been busy myself. We haven't been streaming as much as, so I totally understand where you coming from now, man. What's up there, Collie Race? Slayer 24, I think it is. What's up there, Collie Race, and how are you? Spencer, oh, thank you, man. I got practice 6 a.m. No problem, dude. Thanks for coming in and leaving a like, man. Good to see you there as well. Bud, what's up, man? How are you? Make sure I don't forget anybody. K. Gary, what's up, man? Everybody calm down. Gary's in the house. I hope you're doing well. Kaylin Willoughby, what's up, man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Dire Wolf Farming, what's up? Good to see you, man. If we got anybody, Daniel Diaz, what's up? Hey, FTG, how you been? I've been good, man. I hope you have been good. Baseball season has started. About to get busier. Birthday's in 22 days. Well, happy early birthday. 22 days in advance there, Gunner. Then we'll give you a shout out on your birthday. How about that? I'll have to, we get it down. What's up there? Dark, how are you as well? If we got any new guys out there as well, you guys are welcome to join in the chat here as well. I feel like I'm saying as well a lot tonight, and I don't know why. So, anyway, let me clear some of these screens up here and get some of this. Now, we're kind of back on. It's kind of weird. I feel like I've got all this screen frontage now because now we got the center screen in here. So, anyway, so it's in Nashville working. Awesome, man. Can do a Roadrunner impersonation? Nope. All right, so on the front of this, so if you're just kind of coming into it, you don't really know what Fishing Barents Sea is. Basically just a commercial fishing game, and we're basically at the end of the rope here. So the Hermes is the last one. They've been doing a lot of updates for this game, and there's been quite a few things that have dropped out. They've done a lot of balance changes, especially if you haven't really been kind of keeping up with it. They've done a lot of graphic things. They've just kind of helped the overall performance of the game. I can tell it runs about 20 times smoother. Even though the computer never really had problems running, it still runs fairly clean. I'm really kind of impressed by that. We kind of took a break on this one just for a bit and decided to come back in. I'm just going to, let's see. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. No, let me do this. Sorry. There it is. Okay. I had to pull it up here in my game. So anyway, just kind of give you a brief synopsis here. They fixed a lot of entries on the cell errors they had. One of the biggest things over the past 2 or 3 hot fixes has been a lot of optimizations in the buoyancy of the ships. A lot of times, when we first started off, a lot of these were really floating down in and really sinking down into the ground. Well, hopefully now a lot of that has been fixed and solved. So hopefully we should see a lot better performing ships. I would like to see some rougher seas. I haven't really seen much of that. But at any rate, let's see what we've got here. We should have, just making sure my screen's good. Oh, so one of the others. What's up there, Walter? How are you, man? Branco, is that Branco? Yeah, Branco Richard. What's up, man? Meep. Hope you're doing well. So one of the other big ones too is that now when you go back and watch one of the live streams, I'm gonna pull chat and start to pull chat here off of the window because there's absolutely no reason for me to personally have it on there. Because now when you go back and watch any of my live streams from Project Cars On, it automatically does all the live chat is all running in the middle. So everything that you see, there's no sense in me putting chat on one side plus putting it on the other. It'll all run in real time as it happens. So I'm thinking that is absolutely amazing, and I'm super duper excited about that. So anyway, let's see what we got here. All right, so first things first, we just kind of have pulled a few things up. Now you can see from our, well, you can kind of see, is it out? Yeah, you can kind of see it. So they're still working on getting the rest of this froze. So I'm going to try to get everything at least gutted what I have now, get it froze, and then we'll get it all back in. Now looking back here, let me get out of this screen here. And getting back in here, you can see we're about halfway. So we've got free 171,000. We've got frozen stacked fish, frozen to 17, 170, 100, 200,000, something like that. So now we've only got about 170 left to catch. So it should be good. So what's up there, Zach? Hope you're doing well, man. Oh. Oh, you doubt you'll be in FS17 much. Well, hopefully it's a good pack there, Walter. I hope that it is. I hope that it's a good pack. All right, let's see here. Yeah, the Slayer. Yeah, you catching me on that one. Yeah, they should. I left it. I literally did. I told you we were going to try to fill the boat, so that's what we're going to try to do. Well, you got a little snow as well, so we're still at the very end of October is where we're at. So we're like almost November, so we should see a lot more cold weather. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get our workers up here. Let's get these down. Let's go ahead and set trawl again. We'll see if we can't. Now they have been working a little bit on this. Most of it's all been in the buoyancy, like I said before, but they have optimized a few things in issues with the depth scanner, the ScanMar scanners. So they have worked on some of that stuff. So I've done enough to kind of test with it and just kind of see if it worked any different. I can't tell that anything worked really, but I think it probably works better now is what it's supposed to. So let's go ahead. Let's drop in. I noticed that all of this animation stuff is like 50 gazillion times smoother. All of the dropping the doors in and everything just, I don't know. It looks a lot more polished, which is good. It's always a good thing. Oh, nice, Walter. New York Mets. Yeah, it was a shirt I bought in New York. You know, when in Rome. See here, I'm not sure what we're going to be right over the top of this one right here. As we've already looks like we're almost getting ready to put some fish in the pot. Oh, of course, Ruth's too tired. She's always too tired. All right, where's her Ruth? Where was she at? Okay, she was on the stack side. And these guys, man, they never falter. All right, let's see if we can turn in just a little bit to that. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Now it looks like we might catch the side end of this. I don't know if we're gonna be deep enough to grab it though. We'll be close though. Yeah, you know what, David, man, dude, now that you said that, man. Oh, there we go. Look at here. That's what you call lucky right there, man. No way. Oh, that we kind of run through that one pretty quick. And she's going away. Not bad. We run through our first 20% of the boat right there. Not too shabby. What's up there, Sam? How are you, man? Looks like we're going to grab this one over here too. You can see the way our boat's filled this way, so we're going to see if we can't steer it over just a little bit. We still got them coming in. So if you guys got any questions about anything you see, the first thing that you'll notice, that I noticed first off the bat, is with my graphic settings, I've got a really nicely tuned. I don't feel like anything's overexposed, nothing's oversaturated. The lights interior looks like 10 times, gazillion times better. So those are all big, huge graphic, you know, the graphical improvements for the sim here that I'm pretty happy with. Up since 3:30. Good Lord, man. All right, so almost 40%. I really want to see how much we can actually sell this for. We're gonna catch some of this right here. So, if you guys got any questions on stuff that I'm doing in here, if I'm jumping through, if you've never seen it, or if you're having trouble with it yourself, feel free to give me a, you know, give me a shout here in the chat, and I'll do my best to explain how some of this stuff works, if I can. I'm gonna go ahead and stop these right there where they're at. Go ahead and see if I can't go ahead and capitalize and get the rest of this. That'd be awesome to get a really nice big haul here. Oh, it's good to see you back, Gary, man. Yeah, Bud covered while you were gone, man. You did a good job. You'd have been proud. You'd have been proud. You represented well. Yeah, you know, it's a little bit. It's still a little bit. I still feel like the ScanMar system's a little finicky. We got a nice flow going in here too. A couple things you always want to watch out for is to keep your doors at the same height, or same depth, I should say. And then looking here at your openings, and those kind of things. We're going to get really close up here to 80%. I won't get it with this haul. Maybe we can find it with the next one coming in. No problem there, bud. You did good, man. You did good. Let's see, we'll show up the interior lights. So you can see the interior lights now look a lot more balanced. Everything's got a much nicer kind of glow to it. It's not so washed out and exposed. The only thing the only thing I would say I would love to see come in is that right there, is where you can see where the where that upper searchlight shines through. If that were fixed and it was just on the outside and all this was stopped in, I think that'd be they just about have it. Look at there. 80%. So we are full on the first throw out. Sweet. Alright. Let's alright, let's go ahead and play really in game here. Gonna go ahead, shut her down here. Let's go ahead and get these. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to give them as much rest as I can, including him. And let's see how she is, maybe, because they're gonna have to at least rest. He's terrible at cooking. She's terrible at cooking. Alright, which one's alright, she's good. Let's throw her right there and have her cook instead of Ruth. Just give Ruth a rest. So they've added some new fun stuff. So not everyone's eating a burger now. So now they've got some other stuff in here. Let's see. I'm gonna just tab it out for just a minute. Yeah, he's funny, man. He's funny. Yeah, I like old Incline, man. He does a good job. He has fun with the games. That's what it's about. He does have a lot of fun with it. All right, let's see. I want to get my two best guys are Dan and Roar. So I'm gonna go ahead and get. Let me go and get him fed up. Yeah. Well, you know, it adds an extra element into it. Nothing but I'm still rolling this stuff up. Hey, it's just nothing but adding in an extra, you know, an extra facet to the end game here. So yeah, he does. Yeah, it's funny. That's how I figured I'd play the Beast game. Which, if you haven't seen this game, go down to my and I've featured it quite a bit. It still never did really big, huge views because I don't think it was anything that anybody on my channel was ever expecting to go up. But if you haven't seen it, it's not a gory game. Go look at the Beast Inside on my channel. It'll be in recent uploads or absolute 11 out of 10 playlist. Going to be a fantastic game. And I'm also in the contact with the guys over there, and they said, hey, if you want to, let me know. I'll get you some keys, and you can you know, maybe push out the demo some more, and do some things and maybe give a couple away. So if you guys are interested in that, I hate to say I just want to see more out of that game before I go requesting all the keys and start doing giveaways, and nobody's like, yeah, I don't really care, I don't really watch that, it's not my cup of tea. I'll be like, well, okay. And then I'll play it whenever it comes out, and I'll do it myself. Y'all can stay home if you're too scared. But it's really good. That was the first time I actually played it. That's one of those games where it's yeah, it was one of those just completely off the wall. Wasn't expecting it. What's up there, Contact Man? How are you, dude? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I jumped quite a bit, man. I jumped quite a bit. Probably 3 or 4 times once the game really got going. Alright, let's throw whoops. Don't need you setting anything. Oh, no. Dang it. It's not going to let me pull her out of the setting. Alright. Let them all come out. What's up there, Dunnies? How are you? Dustin, what's up, man? Direwolf, yeah, looks interesting. It is a good game, you know. Now we're seeing the final boat, kind of seeing how everything. It's just the main process, but once you get driving and selling and see on the ships and the upgrades and stuff, once you play this one from, you know, say the very start up all the way in, it is a good game. I mean, I wish it had a little bit. I would say a little bit more, but I wish there was a little bit more expansive way to fish. But you know, fishing's one of those. It's a catch-22 sport, you know. I mean, it's you either catch them or you don't catch them. I mean, you know, I don't know what else to say on that one. I actually said, hey, Taylor was said, hey there, big FTG, hello. Yeah, I know, Slayer. I was the same way, man. Yeah, some of those I wasn't expecting. When the guy came crawling up underneath when I was ducked in the basement there, and the guy came up, I think the mouse was like, that was a lot of fun. I see they're saying have good, man. Yeah, we also run a brand new one on the channel yesterday. Rode around with Def. You guys know, you see him in chat quite a bit here. We ran out and did some Project Cars last night, and it was an absolute ball. Had fun. Def's an actual race car driver. So he needless to say, he waxed the old back of old FTG a couple of tracks. But it was a lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun, actually. So I want to do some more of that. All right, so I would bet one more. That was 177 is what we had free. So that gives us, that was almost 100K in fish right there. So we're going to be really close. If we can get one more, then we'll work on freezing and gutting and all that other good jazz. We'll get it all with you. Get it all going. Oh, yeah. No, I'm with you there, Direwolf. Oh, by the way, some little Gold Rush. So I'm not sure how many have it, how many still want it. I still have a few copies. I have a few. I don't have like 10, but I do have a few copies of Gold Rush left. That was kind of hanging on and waiting on for the next update. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the update stuff. I'll go and tell you now. If you're on the Facebook, go check out the Facebook page. They've got some new updates there. The new water pump is coming out with the new update, so that's going to be exciting to see, as well as a complete water pressurization system. So I'm excited to see how that is going to work. I think that is going to be really good. I'm excited for that. So if you haven't been out of the norms with Gold Rush there for a bit, go ahead and get back in it, because I think things are about to take off with Gold Rush again. So we gotta get some things rolling with it. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so let's do this. So she's cooking. We got a head of lettuce. Dan's still resting. Let's go ahead. Let's set these, and then I'm gonna put all these people at rest. How about that? We can set him over there. Let's do that. Let's see how fast we're going. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now I think since they're done, can I move them? No, can't move until I stop. Right. I don't know when the update is there, Bob. They've been talking about it. Tony, what's up, man? Well, yeah, it's good to see you guys as well. What's up there, Peter? Oh, man. Dude, y'all don't worry about it. Ashley Bowen, what's up? Yeah, y'all don't worry about it. All good. I'm always glad when you're able to come back and hang out with us for a bit. What's up there, Wicked Tony? How are you, man? Yeah, so got a couple of updates. So they're going to have a Nugginator, which is what they've called it, but it's something that's going to wash all of your mats at one time, so you don't have to do that whole one mat per bucket thing. So it's going to wash all the mats at one time, and then I guess give you concentrate from that you can wash through the final deal. And then I was trying to think, the big water pump is going to come out, which I know Blood people are like, they're just completely stoked about. And that's going to bring out a complete washer pressurization system. So, you know, I mean, really, kind of coming up here the past couple of weeks, we've really, we have taken a little bit of break, just done more family stuff. The family stuff got really busy there. My music stuff got really busy there for a couple of weeks. And now things have kind of teetered back off. It'll pick up here in about a month, but, you know, I'm hoping a lot of it was actually kind of good because a lot of the games just really kind of went through a little bit of a lull. Not much update stuff going out, just kind of the same old. So I'm hoping things really kind of start taking off here because I know springtime's always a good thing for new titles. Now there's a new title that's fixing to drop here in a week or two, and it's not the Ropa, it's not Farm Sim. But it's another one I've been keeping my eyes on and I've applied for, so we'll see if we get early access to that. If you see a random game that comes up like, what the heck is FTG playing? Come check it out, because I'm telling you, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good, a perfect live stream game. It's not going to be like just a typical kind of action, you know, where it's going to be interactive, at least I hope it is. I hope it is. I mean, I haven't played it yet, so obviously I'm just, you know, kind of just going on a whim here. Oh, well, thank you there, Ashley. Appreciate it. Loving the setup with the computer. Yeah. Yes, Slayer. Yes. Any DLC giveaways? Yes. I believe I'll have a couple for Friday for Gold Rush, if that's what you're asking. I've got, I think I've got 2 or 3 left. I'll need to, there's no way for me to double check to see if the keys are still good. So we may have to take a stab at that. But I think I have 3. I think. I've got a game, and then I've got, I've got the game Gold Rush. I'm just trying to think here. Yeah, I've got 2 copies of the DLC, and then the game itself. So yeah. Oh, well, good there, Gary. Well, I'm glad. Well, I enjoyed it. I tell you what I am going to do though. Oh, look at this. We hadn't even stopped it, and we're taking on fish. Oh my God. I was waiting to get on down to these over here. I guess I can try to slow them down here. Yeah, we did have a good day today. It's always a good day. Oh, things are kind of empty out here. Oh, Bob speaks truth. Bob speaks truth. Oh, and the rotate function. Whoa, what the heck did I do? Oh, it must have got real cloudy. Oh yeah, it did. Look at that mess. Good Lordy. Of course, wouldn't you know, it's in the middle of the night. Fishing with FTG live streams in the middle of the night, like it always is. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to probably at some point, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and shoot my main personal YouTube channel is where I'm going to start doing my music stuff. So if you guys enjoyed the music stuff, you wanted to see maybe a little bit more of it, then I would just link my main personal YouTube page, and then I'll start putting all my music on there. And that might be everything, you know. I mean, I've already done this, so I figured, you know, what the heck, I'll just do it on my personal page. So it'll be more of a personal vlog channel that's not really a vlog. It's just more or less music and hangouts, and I'm not really going to put like, you know, just a ton of like huge amount of work to it. But just whenever new stuff comes up, you guys want to hang out, you want to do that stuff on the weekend, then you'll be subbed up and ready to rock and roll. So let's see. Karen was too tired to work. So let's see if Victoria wants to finish up cooking. Oh, a bunch of lazy bums. Alright, so we're still dropping. There's absolutely nothing out here. So I am going to go ahead and turn direction. Really can't see here, but you can see the boat list off to the side. We'll go ahead and turn it over just a little bit here, because for some odd reason, we're just not getting any depth on our doors here. Get your husband hooked on this stuff. Don't take much. Don't take much. I like this stuff just because it's so chill to play. Hey, what's up there, Owen? How are you? I don't think did I say the rotate function? What, Nick? Hey, what's up, Alex? Friday. Hey, what's up there, Josh? Well, good, man. Hey, what's up there, Graven? I don't know, Graven. It's not doing too bad. We got about 100,000 more pounds to catch, and then it's going to be like work it all until we get it all slurred back up, and then maybe we can roll back in. It looks like we're going to catch well, unless we're going to be a little too low. I made a big old swooping left turn, which is why all of our port side here is really low, so we're going to have to wait till they level back up. Hey, what's up there, Mikkel? How are you, man? I think it's Michael, though. Yeah, I'd say I would have really wished, and I really do hope they start bringing. Oh, we got some waves coming in. If nobody gets seasick. Cleaning your own throw up. I ain't doing it. Gotta get a roll tide. Ah! Get you a Tide Pod. No roll tide up in here. Yeah, so a good, I guess a good test of the buoyancy system here. See how dynamic even this is running with the waves. This has been quite a big upgrade here. Yeah, well, thank you there, Josh. Yeah, it's been pretty good. You know, it's not every game. It's been taking a little bit of time just to get used to everything. Not every game you play triple. Like right now, I'm just in a single monitor on this one. Get a little bit more light on me. There we go. Yeah, I did ask for overseas. I know I did. Almost 60%, so we've got light amounts of fish coming in. We got a good tension on it, and we've got a decent opening here. So we have 130 meters, I guess. So I'm going to back off the speed just a hair. Because see, now we've got most of our depth here is getting leveled back up. So now we've got a good, there it is, almost getting up there to 80. I'm not exactly sure what we're catching either. Whatever it is, you can see down here, it's got a nice nice fluid entry into the net. So basically, if you're kind of looking at this, you really have no idea what you're looking at. This bottom view is kind of a side view into the net. This is kind of a top view, as you were looking like at the front of the boat. So it kind of cuts through everything, allows you to see. It's almost like if you were looking straight down. And this tells you how far off to the left you are in degrees and how far meter-wise you are off as well. So there's quite a few things going on in this, but this is basically a right to left swirl of just what it's already recorded and what's going at least that way into the net. So as you can see, we have effectively filled up everything. So let's wow, that was crazy. I didn't expect it to be that fast. Let's see. Hand noses. Hey, what's up there, Willem? How are you, man? Alright, let's, there we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and reel them in. Let's go ahead and figure out who we've got left. So let's go ahead and pull. Alright, she's still doing good. We'll have to set all these guys and let them get a good rest. So Ruth down there, where Dan got Roar up in the house. I'm ready to haul it up. Yeah, I know. I've done it a few times, just kind of like chilling, just letting things, you know, kind of go. Oh, it was, Josh. Yeah, man, we had a blast that night. It's talented dudes, man. Talented dudes. We'll get a lot of fish. I don't know how big it'll be, but we'll get a lot of fish. We got a long way to reel in. Say, well, actually, we could have caught them a lot more. I found that, you know, especially with this game, it seems to be that there's a lot more. If you're more active with the trawl line, if you're more active depth-wise, dropping it, raising it back up, you're going to be more apt to catch something on this one rather than just chasing it down. Because you can, you know, go left and right and chase some of these schools down, but a lot of times it's just a lot easier to just stick up where you're at. Because see right here, we would just put huge amounts of fish here in the net as this, if we'd have just kept going straight, we could have just drug through this whole entire thing. But we're already full, so it doesn't really matter. You know, I guess it does. I think the Scanmar system is challenging. I don't really pay much attention to the other ones except trying to keep my depth pretty even on both sides. The same with the length of rope that I have out, just to kind of have that gauge. But I find it's challenging. But I kind of like you. I do enjoy having a little bit more. I know by the time the first DLC rolls around, you know, it should bring in a few extras. So we're not just going to have just this aspect of fishing. We're not just going to have just trawling, just, you know, set lining and all that kind of other stuff. We will have an additional form of fishing. I don't know if I can say it. But yes, anyway, we will have something else to do, which should be fun. I think everyone's going to really dig. Shore fishing? No, won't be shore fishing. Oh, we'd have clean house right here, boy, if we'd have gotten all this in there. We could just get it on the reel up. Oh yeah, wow. Look at all this coming in right now. That's all going in the net. We can't even catch and keep right now. It's just this slammed up red right here. It's just, I mean, we'd have filled this up in no time. That's what I mean. Keeping the nets active. The thing that I don't like, and I don't really know that there's a way around this, I don't like when you're going to and you're trying to, take so many days and weeks for, stuff to actually go through. I'm waiting to see what our fish right here is. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if that number goes up as this fish start coming in the net. It won't show any register over here, but it should show this go through the roof because we're still dragging right through it. Well, it's gonna stay at 3. Interesting. Spearfish under the boat, yeah. Alright, so I gotta wait till this bottom number here is at 25. Once that's 25 and less, then I can go ahead and go and grab it up here. Gotta go to work. Alright, sounds good there, Ashley. Oh, take it easy. Alright, there we go. Let's stop those. Let's go ahead and haul up. Get it to position. Alright, let's see how much we got here. So as of right now, we need 90,000. What we got free, so we need 90,000 or above to fill the boat up, and then we would sell it and see how much all this goes for. Alright, it's emptying up. Alright, so we got those 4 guys down there. She's done cooked, so I'm going to go ahead and put her back over there. Storage is full. Sweet. Alright, so so we have effectively two episodes. We filled her all the way up to the top. Actually neither. I enjoy coffee, which is what I'm drinking right now. And 2 shots of espresso, about 3/4 a cup of cold brew, a splash of half and half, and a squirt of chocolate. Make you tongue slap your forehead. Kapow! Alright. Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead and unhide all this here. Alright, so crew-wise, let's so we are effectively completely full to the brim. So we've got this right here. Alright, so she's good. There's both of these are good. So let's go, what's Rudy? He's really good at machine gutting. Let's go ahead and throw him there. Go ahead and can the rest of this. And then it should stack all of this. Yep, there you go. So he's stacking all that. It's all going into the next. So let's go ahead, while we're at it, let's just throw them over here on the freeze. He's really good at freezing. He's really good at freezing. And nobody's good at stacking. Except my 2 guys that are really... Nope, he's not either. Nobody's good at stacking. Nobody wants to work. No, Ruth is. She needs some food though. Just get her a head of lettuce. Sounds fair. Whatever this is. It's like watermelon. Alright, so now let's go ahead and back up here. Now I have to go and return out of port. Alright, there we go. So now we're back on the irregular map, so let's see. Couple different places. Now, that's the only place I haven't been is over here. I think you get a, oh, you probably couldn't see that right there because my thing was in the way. Yeah, so that's the only place I have not been there. I guess we could go. Yeah, I guess we could go over here. The only thing is, it's going to take us a while to get all of this, but let's see if we can. Let's see how this works. Because they'll work as we go, but as we speed up, they'll work about every 8 hours or so. And then they're pretty much too tired, and then they've got to sleep for another 8 hours. Alright, so she is good at, what's he doing? Alright, so he's pretty good, so... Freezing, freezing, freezing. Look who's the next best at freezing. Throw him down there for a bit. Move my stackers. She's pretty good on the stack. Let's throw her up there. And let's throw. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna wait until I sell all that. We're gonna have to do some speeding up. Hey, what's up there, Adam? How are you, man? So let's go ahead and do this. Let's check. This is the only bad thing. You got to almost do this to get away from the dock. All right. So I am going to see how these are. Should be okay. These will be good. The ones that are this guy, he's probably going to can out on me. So let's go ahead and put roar back on there because this guy's going. He's going to throw it on the foot. Put some progress or something. Actually, what is he good at? He's good at freezing. So all right. So here's what we're going to do. We'll go ahead and dock up, and then we're going to skip time 8 hours, I think is what we get, because that's a full work cycle. Yeah, there you go. All right, so now... Hey, what's up there, Greg? How are you, man? Hope you're doing well, bud. So let's throw Andrew. Let's go and get them in there. Now, some of these, I guess about the only way to do this sometimes is whenever these guys get tired, these guys are sleeping, you can go ahead and speed up time. It'll speed them up the other way. So they'll rest, the other guys will get tired. So eventually at some point here, we get all of this stuff done. At some point. And the only thing about this one is we almost got all of the almost got everything hauled, so that's cool. At least we got that much going. All right, Victoria's good at stacking. Ruth's good at stacking. Paulson is over here. Oh, just over there. What's he at? All right, so he's good. All right, cut 900 fish an hour. It's ridiculous. So now Dan's good to go. Let's see if we can get him, because he is done. So let's get him on the stack, and then let's get him on the stack. So freezing wise, everything is done on the machine gut. So we've got everything at least there. You can see it over here. So we got a little bit here that needs to be frozen. After it's frozen, we can go ahead and stack it, but it's got to be frozen first, at least on this boat. On this boat, it does. So everyone's here to probably Mr. George is going to go out first. So let's see. Let's throw. Let's get her fed. Let's go ahead and throw her up. Maybe she can go ahead and. There you go. So now she can cook. We'll get that taken care of. Speed up time to 8 hours. So welcome if you're just joining us, just kind of catching in the rigmaroles here of this particular title. Trying to get everything worked and get all this stuff fished, because we've actually filled the Hermes all the way up. So now we're going to try to sell it everything and see what kind of a cash cow this thing is once you fill the boat completely up. A lot of people get mad, like, oh, you didn't fill the boat up. Oh, no, okay. So I figured, you know what? I'll take them up on it, and I'll just fill it up, and let's see what happens. So this is the culmination of this stream plus the last fishing stream that we had. All right, so good. So now everything's guts, and now we've got half stacked, almost half stacked, and almost all of it is froze now. So let's go ahead. Let's get my two best stackers. Let's see. There you go. So good. She's already got the food done. Sweet. Thanks, Ruth. So now what we're going to do. The freezing is done, so we're going to go ahead and put these guys over here to rest. And whoever my weak ones are. Nice. So Ruth's got to level up. Good, good, good. He's going to have some pizza. That looks like a cinnamon roll. Enjoy your cinnamon roll, pal. And let's go ahead and speed up time again and let these guys continue to stack this up. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a huge... What's up there, Chevy? How are you, man? I can only hire 7. Is that right? Yeah, I can only hire 7. Yeah. And once you get to this point, it works out good, 8 hours. 8 hours on it, then you put 2 more people in, you do another 8 hours, and then it just takes a while. It takes a full week. If you're doing 8 hours, it takes a full week to sell or completely freeze and stack an entire boat. That's how long it takes. It takes a while, but it's okay. Yeah, Ruth, the master galley chef. Absolutely. Yeah, Ruth, she knows how to hammer down, man. She can make a mean pizza. Even outlasted Rudy. Alright, so now he's gone, so we gotta put somebody in his place. She's almost gone, so let's go ahead and take her out. And let's go ahead and throw Roar back in. Alright, awesome. So that's almost halfway there. Yeah, 8 hours is about all they get. Whoops. Oh, I didn't want that. Let's throw him on the stack. Let's throw her on the stack. Alright, let's skip this 8 hours again. Sitting in the semi truck. Nice, man. Missoula, Montana. Man, oh man. Alright, let's see. keep track of it. All right, so they're done. We must have banged up against that. All right, so let's throw a roar back on it. Let's get Dan back on it. So they're over halfway. So maybe do this a couple more times and I'll be done. And normally, you know, as you're doing this in real time out on the, you could probably manage to kind of clean this up just a little bit and do it a little better. But this is kind of what happens when y'all get stuck right here at the thing. Alright, so he's up. Let's go and throw Ruth at it. She's good. Ruth and Rudy. Alright, so we'll skip. I wish they would do a little bit better on the skip time here. Because I can't access my workers from here. Alright, so maybe one more maybe. Alright, there's Roar. Let's throw him at it. Roar and Dan taking at it again. Getting good at this now. Yeah, almost got it. Alright, the Ruth. And who else is going? Ruth and Victoria. Skip time. Let's do, oops, 8 hours. Gotta be close. All right, one more will be done. Then we'll find out how much money we'll make off this. All right, so what's she at? All right, let's throw her up. And let's throw my old faithful Dan in there. And skip time. One more time. Oh my God. Alright. Yes! Alright. So now everyone's done. Everybody, take a bite. Who's getting the bacon? Who wants the bacon? Everyone's good. Alright, so here we go. So we have possibility of 2 million, 3 million, 4, 5 million, 6, 7, 8, 9 million. And then we're going to buy everything back on the boat. So we're going to replenish the fuel and then see how much actual profit we made. So you can decide, you know, how much of this to sell, redfish, haddock. Now you may say, okay, well, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to control? Because sometimes, depending on what you want to sell, a certain area may want one particular fish. So if you can completely put all the pounds of fish into that one particular one, then you'll get your off sales for your missions and that stuff a little bit easier if that's what it is. So here we go, selling. So that's 142, 140, 86. That's what, 240, 290, 300. So somewhere around 425,000 pounds or kilograms is about what this boat can hold, somewhere around that 450 maybe. So let's sell. Let's see what we get. Ha! 6,571,315 kroner. And that's after we've paid out. So we paid almost $1 million to the crew members. So effectively, we really made 7.3. That's everything. That was this one particular trip, and that was November. So this was over a week and a half almost. Okay, so now that part is there. So we say 7.3, then you pay out. Let's find out now. Let's find out now what it's like once we buy. Oh, look here, we can even get some. We might even get us a higher one. All right, so let's see fuel. So fuel is 1.2. So that's how much fuel it took. So repair let's purchase that. So it's 1.6.8. So that's now 5.6. All right, 5.6. That was our total. 5.6. Now we don't need to repaint, but yeah, I guess you could if you wanted to. Unfortunately, they do not offer any more. Let's see what they got in here. Okay, so here's another one. Now this is a small one. Any of the small ones like this Tough Fjord, True Fjord, reputation improved, Hammerfest improved, 92,000 kroner. So a lot of these will be something you might use on the smaller ends. But whoops, let's go back. Let me go back to the bank and see if it actually goes through. Because I think this with the logs. Yeah, there we go. I wish it was able to tell you. I don't think it does. Sales, search, yeah, obviously we've got all that. Nets, tutorials, yeah, events. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to try to go ahead and speed things up as we get into it for mackerel. So mackerel is something we've never done on stream before. So I'm going to try to go ahead and get, I'm going to, between, it says right here, between the 1st of January, the 1st of January up to, what does that say, 4:30, so that's April 30th of 2018, it will be good for mackerel. So I'm going to try to get us into mackerel season. Hopefully that, hopefully I guess that will be in a couple of, after this main months here. So that'll be our next trip. So whether we do that on the lunar bow or whether we do that here with Hermes, it doesn't really matter to me, but I want to try my hand at seeing just if it's any different catching mackerel. But yes, that's pretty good. So around 5.7 or 8 mil by the time we've fixed the hole and then fixed the last part. So I would say, just based on this stream versus last stream, we filled the boat up a lot faster than I think I probably thought I was going to tonight. But that's actually perfect because that was the whole point of tonight's stream. So I think I'm going to cut it there. So thanks guys for watching. Just a little bit shorter, but it actually worked out to be pretty good. So yeah, so that's not too bad. So I will say this: we got a lot coming up. I am trying my best. I'm trying my best to kind of feature some of the games we have been doing. If there's certain games you guys really want to see, let me know in comments. Let me know on Twitter at FullTilt. Go ahead and tweet me there if you want to. Friday is going to be Gold Rush. Don't forget, pull that in. We're going to do something tomorrow. We may roll up and do another project cars. I had a blast doing that. We may roll some project cars. And I'm looking for another couple of titles to kind of start rolling out. I got a couple that are going to be releasing here very shortly. So hopefully they'll be good. So anyway, if it's something that you want to see, something that we have done on the channel that you want to come back to and want me to come back to and really do something else on, even if it's recorded content, whatever, let me know. Tweet at me or just write me on Facebook. Send me a YouTube message, comment on one of the videos. I know Magic Gamer came and said, hey man, I'd love to see you do some Gold Rush again. So yeah, so let me know. I'll try my best to accommodate, especially if there's something we can do with it and do a little something new with it. So anyway, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. And most of all, it's real fun hanging out with you. Remember, life's a journey. Travel it well. A couple of things I'll create this NASCAR. A couple of things to check out. Go check out the project cars there on the YouTube channel. That was just recently here last night. And then go back and check out The Beast Inside. That one's really good. It's really good. If you like the jump scare, it's not gory, it's not freaky, nothing like that. It's it's kind of like the paranormal jump scare. That's kind of what it is. So go check that out. I mean, I had a blast doing it, so I can't wait for that game. It doesn't even come out until 2019, so that's one of those games that's like way off in the distance. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Remember, life's a journey. Travel well. I said that. I'll say it again, and I'll say it another time and another date. But if that, I'll see you guys. Peace out. We'll see you.